Cleaning with the Dyson vacuum, and then this happens. So annoying. Is it just me, or is your Dyson also stopping just after you've started cleaning? It's so frustrating. This is what you're going to have to do. Throw it in the trash. Goodbye, Dyson. Nah, just kidding. If this is what's happening to your unit, maybe you should try a new battery. This simple battery replacement could get your Dyson back up and running. I bought an aftermarket battery here to see how it's going to go. Watch this video to see how to put one in yourself. It really is quite simple. This is what you have to do. First of all, you want to take the unit and get the bin off so that we can get to the screws to get the battery undone. Push down the red tab, tilt it forward, wiggle it a little bit, and then the bin comes out of the way just like this. Now that that's out of the way, grab yourself a Phillips screwdriver. I have this electric screwdriver. It's awesome. And I'm going to use it to undo this Phillips screw here. This is number 1. Take out the screw just like so. Place it somewhere safe so you know where it is for later. Turn it over and there's another screw hiding in here. That's why you need to take the bin out. Undo this screw as well. Place it somewhere safe. And then you simply just slide the battery out like this. Let's take a look and compare it against the one I've bought. You want to make sure that everything matches up and it looks like it's going to fit in. There are a couple of different styles, so make sure that you check those out and buy the right unit for your vacuum. I've bought a battery which has a little bit more amperage or amp hours, but it's the same voltage. I did this because I want it to last longer than the original battery, but it's always safest just to replace it with the exact same specs as the battery in the unit. Now the batteries certainly look the part. Last thing to check is the mounting points. These need to be the same. This is where it varies. There's a couple of different versions. It is the same, so all you do is slide it in like that. Test it, it's working. Now I need to put the 2 screws back in, just like so, using my trusty mini electric screwdriver. Put the screws back in. Number 1. And then back to this one here, put this in, screw it in place. Once you've got the screws back in place and the battery in there, go grab the basket. I gave it a clean out while it was off. It's a good opportunity to do that. Looking nice and sharp there. Now turn it around, line it up, hook in the bit at the front first, and then slide it up until it clicks into place. It's a little bit tricky. I wiggled it a wee bit and then here we go. Click it into place. Make sure the seals are good all the way around and it's sitting in place properly. Push the button, test to see if it's working. Yep. High flow, low flow, perfect. Now all we need to do is put the unit back together with the cleaning head and test it out. Seems to be working well. Can it do the whole house? Here we go. I went all the way through the whole house, picking up dust and dirt and grime. It's working again. Check the description for links to batteries.